90% of women have cellulite. The only people in the world that don't have cellulite are men. Men have fat, men don't have cellulite. So they are the lucky ones. Now, is there a potion, is there a magic bullet out there that can get rid of cellulite? The answer is no. Cellulite is an accumulation in our body of fat, toxins, and water in layers. The only way that I know and I believe that you can diminish, reduce cellulite is with Vela Smooth, Vela Shape by Syneron. Vela Shape or Vela Smooth is a machine that's approved by the FDA, and to my knowledge is the only machine that's approved by the FDA for reduction of cellulite. This is a treatment that I do for years for patients. And I advise every woman that I could never give anybody a perfect cellulite-free area, but I can reduce it, and it varies on the individual human being, it varies on the woman, on the person, on the cellulite, on the condition, the different kinds of cellulite, how much reduction you can get. From my experience, you can receive anywhere between 30 to 70% reduction, never 100%. The only treatment in the world that I know of that can reduce cellulite is Vela Smooth, Vela Shape by Syneron. Nothing else. Are there any potions? No. Is there a magic bullet out there? No. My personal theory, and that is my theory just as a woman, I analyze this, for years. I treat people and I analyze why only we women have cellulite, and why the only time that a woman during her lifespan, when she menstruates, will not have cellulite is when she is breastfeeding. When she has a baby and she breastfeeds, that's the only time that a woman will not make cellulite. She will only have what she has, but she will not create new cellulite. Vice to any other situation, we can get more cellulite, but the only time that we will not get more cellulite is during the time that we breastfeed. And so I personally came to the following conclusion. That's my theory. It's not written anywhere, but that is my theory, and I believe that I am right. I believe that in prehistoric times, when we were created as human beings, there was no United States, there was no food that we have now. None of that existed. But we were still women, and women did still bear children, and women did still have to breastfeed. So I believe, and that is again just my belief, that whatever it be, God, energy, world womb, whatever it be, help to create women in such a manner that women stored during the time that she was not pregnant cellulite, and I'm not talking about fat, but cellulite in her body. Where do women have cellulite mostly? On their buttocks and their thighs. The whole thigh, the back, the side, the front of the thigh, and the buttocks. That's the only part that we really have cellulite. We have fat on other parts of our body, but this midriff, our body, is the part that has cellulite. And my belief is that whatever created us in such a way that it made us store and convert whatever fat nourishment that we got, good or bad, and we created cellulite. But cellulite was actually a reserve in our body, so that when we did bear children and we breastfed the children, we actually took reserves and burned our own cellulite and converted that fat and everything that came with it into energy, and we're able then continue to live, work, and still be mothers and breastfeed our children. So I believe, and that's my theory, because studies prove that women do not produce cellulite during the time that they breastfeed, and they actually lose some cellulite. So therefore, my theory is that we were created in such a manner that cellulite was there for reserves. When we were created, nobody knew that there will be a United States of America. Nobody knew that we will have so much food and so much junk food and so much fat and so much everything else. So they created us so we carried the reserves in our backside, in our tushies, in our hips. and we are stuck with it. And today, I can speak, for United States, where food is cheap and is available, and junk food is even cheaper and even more available. That I would say 93% of all women have cellulite, different kind of cellulite. Some cellulite you see when you walk at any time, some cellulite you don't see when you stand, some cellulite you see only when you squeeze it. You have this dimply orange skin. Some cellulite you only see when you lie down, but not when you stand up. So there are different cellulites and different stages of cellulite. However, the only treatment that I know of that can reduce cellulite is Vera Smooth, Vera Shape, and that's the only treatment that's approved by the FDA to reduce it. So if you're interested to find out more about it or read more about it, please feel free to go to MedSpa 33154, MedSpa 33154, and you can obtain a lot of information on my website. Just look for cellulite, and there is a lot of information. You can subscribe also to our blogs, and you can obtain information from our blogs. And if you have more questions, you are free to email us, and I will answer in this format, in this segment. So girls out there, women out there is no other solution. As long as we menstruate, we will create cellulite. And the good news is, for all the women out there who go to menopause and stop menstruating, well, once you go into menopause, you don't create any more cellulite. You are stuck with what you have, but you don't make any more. That's another reason, again, that I believe that it is directly related to a female's reproductive organs, cellulite, because we only produce cellulite when we menstruate, but we don't produce cellulite when we breastfeed, but everything is related to hormones. And once we go to menopause and our period is over, we don't create any more cellulite, we're just stuck with what we have. So on the bright side of this, you have cellulite, you go into menopause, you stop menstruating, hooray! You will not create any more cellulite, and then you can come to me, come to my clinic, or go anywhere they provide a Vera Smooth, Vera Shape treatment, get treatments, exercise, eat healthy, take vitamins, walk, do your share, and you will be able to reduce your cellulite quite a bit. Sometimes you require 2 sessions of 16 treatments. It might take you several months, but you can achieve at least visibly much lessened cellulite that's visually there post-menopause. So there's something good for out there, you ladies that are post-menopause. We do not create any more cellulite once we go to menopause. So that's perhaps one good thing for all of us out there. And you young girls out there, as long as you menstruate, you will create cellulite. And it doesn't matter how skinny you are. I see models because I'm in Miami Beach. So I see lots and lots of models that come to our clinic for different treatments. Models have cellulite too. Everybody has cellulite. As long as you are a woman, as long as you start menstruating, your reproductive organs are related to cellulite. And for that, I vouch. I believe that to be so. So I hope I answered your questions. And again, more questions, more information, go to medspa33154.com, medspa33154, and you can obtain more information from there or contact us. Until next time, bye.